Okay, class. For today, we are going to be discussing European geography, and I am particularly going to be teaching our foremost front-runner student here about European geography, mostly because I trust that they have a proficient knowledge when it comes to European geography. Am I right? Okay, well, here is the map of Europe. Can anyone tell me why it is that we're paying attention to Europe right now? Yes, exactly. Thank you, Timmy. It's because Europe built the world practically. Most contributions to society came from this continent right here. Right here. Now, we're going to cover the different countries in Europe, and then we will recite them in memory. And then we'll take a small quiz as a class with specific participation from our little pupil here, who will give us the okay or the not okay pass on if we got our countries correct. So, let's begin. Right here in the Iberian Peninsula, apologies for my stomach, you know how teachers are, always hungry, always teaching lessons. Right here in the Iberian Peninsula, we have Portugal. Right here at the port, at the west end of the continent. And then we have Spain right here. This is the Iberian Peninsula. This southern European territory is the first territory that we're going to be covering. So Southern Europe is composed of all of the Romantic languages. They were also the ones who typically were the most attacked and under siege by Ottoman powers, Muslim rulers, and African forces. So it kind of influenced the composition of their culture, of their appearance, and of their cuisine. So we have Portugal and Spain. Next we have Italy, and then we have all of these countries down here. These countries down here are the Balkans. So we have Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Albania, North Macedonia. We have Serbia, Kosovo. We have Herzegovina. Is Herzegovina? Yes. Bosnia is there, and then Herzegovina. And then Slovenia, right there. And then that's about it. Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Montenegro, Albania, North Macedonia, Greece, Kosovo, and Serbia. So all of these countries down here. Oh, and Malta. That's what I knew there was something missing here. So we have Malta, Spain, Portugal, and then over here in the Balkans we have Greece, North Macedonia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Serbia, Croatia, Kosovo, I think I already said Serbia, Albania, and then Slovenia. These compose Southern Europe. Now we're going to move up towards Western Europe. Western Europe is very much a scholastic culture. They are a culture that seeks to define why and how at all times. This is also why they were the ones who also led the Protestant Reformation, which broke off from the church to seek out answers as to why and how, without necessarily the authority of the church keeping them from seeking certain answers. But soon they found out, little by little, with all the denominations breaking off, that they were basically repeating early Christian history. But the Protestants here, the Western Europeans, tend to have they tend to think of human rationale as a virtue. And these Western European countries include France, Switzerland, this is the country of accountants, Austria, it also has Liechtenstein, it has Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium, Netherlands, and the United Kingdom, which is composed of England, Wales, and Scotland, and it also has Ireland and the Northern Ireland, but Ireland. And that is what composes Western Europe, if I'm not missing anything. Nope. So Southern Europe is basically defined by being very Catholic, and then Western Europe is very defined by being Protestant. A whole lot of history right there. And so let us recap the countries of Western Europe. We have France, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, and then the United Kingdom, composed of Wales, England, and Scotland. And then we have Ireland, which is composed of Ireland and Northern Ireland. Then, and Austria. Can't forget Austria. This is also a huge cultural hub. The Germanic countries particularly are just very, very strong cultural hubs. Then we have, going towards the east, we have Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe is kind of like a stronghold for the rest of Europe. Thanks to Eastern Europe, there has been a pushback against the Ottoman Empire in previous centuries. And also, they were a holdout when it comes to communist forces as well, trying to fight it off. Particularly, Austria was fighting it off. Hungary was fighting it off. Hungary is more so part of Eastern Europe. Meanwhile, Austria is, as covered, part of Western Europe. Ukraine tried fighting it off. Poland was it tried in the beginning, but then with a change in leadership, it just was ineffective. And then Romania particularly was also very effective, or tried at least its very hardest to push against the Ottomans invading from the east through Turkey. So we're going to cover now Eastern Europe. I love Eastern Europe. So we have, as previously mentioned, Hungary, Slovakia, the Czech Republic, Poland, Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, I love Romania, Bulgaria, Belarus, and of course Russia. Let's see. Yep. Oh, we already covered the Czech Republic. That covers all of Eastern Europe. So to recap, we have the Czech Republic, we have Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, we have Moldova, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, and Poland. All of these countries cover Eastern Europe. When we go through our exam, we're going to go chunk by chunk to make it easier to remember this material. And then finally, but certainly not lastly, we're going to cover Northern Europe. So in these countries, we have countries such as Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland. So to recap, we have Iceland, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Finland. So the contributions that come from those countries is basically a sense of their countries, particularly Finland, had to find ways to establish a secular democratic country after the fall of the Russian Empire, or just after the fall of all the monarchies in general, minus Denmark. I believe Denmark still is under a monarchy. And in doing so, they found a system of government that benefited its own populace and its people, while simultaneously maintaining order and structure within their country. So for that reason, they're very much respected throughout the world for having very effective and organized governments. Up until lately, Norway has been kind of invaded and overrun, as has, I believe, Denmark. Ireland has also been kind of invaded and overrun. They used to be very safe countries. I don't know why it is that they're now quite dangerous, particularly around Dublin. However, we are now going to recap the territories within Europe. So I would like my star pupil here to just go chunk by chunk throughout Europe and then kind of identify the different countries that belong to different regions. Okay? Excellent. So first and foremost, we're just going to go through the Southern European countries. So if we can remember the territories that inhabit the Southern European countries. Okay, excellent. I'm going to point to a country. Here's the word bank when it comes to different countries, we will also cover the capitals and the flags of these countries in a different lesson. But if we will go through the word bank on the different countries, and kind of whichever country I point to, I would appreciate a response, an answer. Okay, doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, that is how we learn. So, what country is this one? Portugal, excellent. And Spain, excellent. Now, we're going to go down here to this tiny little island right here off the coast of Spain. Can you tell me which one this one is? Malta, excellent. And then what country is this nice boot here? Italy, very beautiful. And down here, what country is this one? Greece, excellent. Some of the students are now outside playing in recess, so please don't mind them. We'll have our time outside soon, but for right now we need to concentrate and focus on our lesson. Now, which country right here taking up all of this ocean border? Right here. Which country is that? Croatia. That is how you can identify Croatia, is by the way that it takes up that ocean border. And then North Macedonia. North Macedonia is this one. I knew that one. So, which one's this one? Right above Greece. North Macedonia. And next to Greece, or rather North Macedonia, Albania. Yes, one of our other teachers here is actually Albanian, but she's an Orthodox Albanian. Love it. Then before Albania and after North Macedonia, this big chunk here is actually part of, that's what I thought, it's part of Eastern Europe. Now this little corner right here, what do you think this little corner right here is? Kosovo, very good. And next to Kosovo is Montenegro, very good. And then above Montenegro is Serbia, very good. Okay, and next to Serbia is Bosnia, very good. And then next, above Bosnia is Croatia. There's some conflict there over how Bosnia wants more border with ocean. Meanwhile, Croatia basically, as like a little sloop, took all of that ocean territory. And then above Croatia is right here, Slovenia, very good. Okay, now we're going to cover Western Europe. So, Western Europe is going to be pretty easy to recall. It's very, very popular throughout the world. A lot of innovations and inventions, whether it's politically or technologically, has come from Western Europe, as has it come from Eastern Europe. Marie Curie is also from Poland. She was the lady who discovered radium. So, this big country right here, what do you think that one is? France, very good. And then next to France right here, the country of accountants, Switzerland, very good. And then after Switzerland, what country is this one? Austria, very good. And then above Austria right here, what country is this one? This one right here, actually, right here. Germany, very good. And then next to Germany right here, the Netherlands, very good. And then next to the Netherlands, in between the Netherlands and France, which country do you think it is? In between the Netherlands and France. Belgium, very good. And then beneath Belgium, in between France, Belgium, and Germany. Luxembourg, very good. And then we travel over to the United Kingdom. And then where exactly here do you think the United Kingdom is? Very good, the big island here. And what three parts compose the United Kingdom? Wales, Scotland, and England. And then we travel over here. And then we have Ireland, which is split between Ireland and North Ireland. Very good. That covers pretty much all of Western. Oh, how could I forget? And then right here. Oh no, did I forget? I did forget. Okay, so next to Switzerland and below Germany. What country is this one? Austria. Very good. Now, we're going to go over to Eastern Europe. This might get a little more tricky, maybe, but perhaps not. So, we're going to go over here. Let's start off with a big country. Russia. What country do you think this one is? Russia. Very good. And then we're going to go down here. What country is this? Right here next to Russia. Ukraine. Very good. And then this country right here. This other big country below Ukraine. Romania. And in between Ukraine and Romania is Moldova. Very good. And then underneath Romania is right here. Bulgaria. Very good. And then next to, or in between, Hungary, or rather Austria, and Romania. Between Austria and Romania. What country lies between? Hungary. Very good. And then above Hungary is right there. Slovakia. Very good. And then next to Slovakia, right here, in between Slovakia and Germany, the Czech Republic. Keep in mind, Czechoslovakia used to be a country, and now it's broken up into the Czech Republic and Slovakia. So next to Slovakia is Czech Republic, and it kind of follows the word Czechoslovakia, where the Czech Republic is to the left of Slovakia. And then above the Czech Republic and Slovakia is Poland. Very good. Right there. And then next to Poland, in between Poland and Russia, is Belarus. Very good. And that's when we start getting into the, I believe that we covered all the countries. Moldova. Yep. Now we move on to Northern Europe. So my class is doing very, very well. We are passing this lesson. We are passing this exam. And we're going to move on next lesson to the capitals, and then the lesson after that to the flags. So we're going to cover now Western Europe, or rather Northern Europe. So we're going to go up here. Actually, let's go up here. Can anyone tell me what this isolated little country over here in the corner is? Iceland. Very good. And then over here, which country is this one? To the left. Norway. And then to the right, Sweden. Very good. And then up here, Finland. Does anyone know what popular Japanese anime / Finnish story comes from Finland? The Moomins. I love the Moomins. Now up here, this one is right here, right there next to Russia. Estonia, and then going down, Latvia, and then going down, Lithuania. Very good. And then we're going to move up here to the tip of Germany, right above Germany. What country is this one? Right here. Denmark. Very good. What famous Shakespearean play came from or was set in Denmark? Hamlet. Very good. I love Ophelia. What a great character. So that covers all of the countries in Europe. Let us do a small recap just to kind of keep it really in mind. So I'm going to do a speed run here. What country is this one? Portugal. And this one? Spain. This one? France. This one? Belgium. The one above it? Netherlands. The one in between Germany, France, and Belgium? Luxembourg. This one next to it? Germany. Very good. Below it, Switzerland. Very good. Below Switzerland, Italy. Very good. Below Italy, an island off the coast, Malta. Very good. Next to Italy, right here above Croatia, above another country. That one is Slovenia. And then above Slovenia, Austria. Very good. Below Slovenia, Croatia. Below Croatia, Bosnia. Below Bosnia, Montenegro. Very good, I believe. Yes. And then below Montenegro, Albania. Very good. And then below Albania, Greece. Very good. And then above Greece, North Macedonia, and then above North Macedonia, Kosovo, very good, and then above Kosovo, Serbia, very good, and then above Serbia, Hungary, very good, and then next to Hungary, Romania, below Romania, Bulgaria, above Romania, right here, in between Ukraine and Romania, Moldova, yes, Moldova, above Moldova, correct, Ukraine, and then above Ukraine, that one is Belarus, and then above Belarus, that one is Lithuania, above Lithuania, Latvia, above Latvia, Estonia, next to Estonia, Russia, very good, next to Russia, Finland, and then this country right here to the right, Sweden, to the left, Norway, below Norway, Denmark, very good. I'm trying to think if we missed a country. No, we did. This one right here next to Germany, Poland, very good, below Poland, nestled in between all of them. Well, Austria we already covered, Denmark we covered, Netherlands I believe we covered, this island right here, United Kingdom, composed of which 3 countries? Or which 3 territories, regions, I suppose? England, Wales, and Scotland, very good. And then next to the United Kingdom, Ireland, very good, composed of which 2 territories? Northern and South. Very good. Okay. So that completes our countries list of Europe for today. Next lesson we are going to be discussing the capitals of Europe, and then in the following lesson we will be discussing the flags of Europe. After our European lesson, we will then move on to our South American lesson, and then we will be moving on to our Asian lesson. How does that sound? Perfect. Okay, well, in that case, I hope all of my students are learning a lot of good lessons today. It is very important for us to understand which countries in the world exist, especially the ones who contribute the most. So, with that, I'll release you for the day, and you can go off to recess and play with your friends. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming back to your geography lesson when it comes to the capitals of Europe. I, as your teacher, totally know all of the capitals inside of Europe. And I will now be teaching you the capitals of Europe because I know all of them. So let us recap for your exam that you do not want to fail, otherwise you will be held back. So, first and foremost, just like we did with the countries lesson, we're going to start in the Iberian Peninsula. And instead of how we handled it before, where we went from section by section in Europe, I'm going to go from the easternmost point of Europe and the westernmost point of Europe, and then go east. So, let us begin. We are going to begin with Portugal. Now, the capital of Portugal is Lisbon. Lisbon, Portugal. It's a very beautiful city. It's right on the ocean, near the ocean. Lisbon, Portugal. Next, we're going to be covering Spain. Now, between Barcelona and Madrid, which do you think is the capital of Spain? It's Madrid. The capital of Spain is Madrid. We might play a little this or that game. Actually, that's a pretty good idea, discussing the capitals of Europe, but I think for now we'll keep it nice and easy. Just recap. Then we go up towards France, and the French capital is quite easy to remember, very famous. What is the capital of France? Correct. It is Paris. Paris is the capital of France. Paris. Now, we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to discuss Italy. What is the capital of Italy? Yeah. No, you just roam around your mind trying to find the answer while I take off this earring because it keeps clinging and clanging against my little hairpiece. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's Rome. So, the capital of Italy is Rome. Now, if we go down to Malta, what is the capital of Malta? It's Valletta. Valletta. Now, if we're going to go all the way back up, we're going to go up to Switzerland. What is the capital of Switzerland? Yeah, it's Bern. Bern. Because in Switzerland, that I can't make a joke because Switzerland is actually like a huge banking capital. So it's like they're not burning money, they're making money, but Bern. Bern. It's the opposite of what Switzerland is known. It's Bern. Now, next to Switzerland, we have Liechtenstein. What is the capital of Liechtenstein? Vaduz. Vaduz is the capital of Liechtenstein. Then we're going to go up to Germany. And can you tell me what the capital of Germany is? I'll give you a hint. There was a wall that went through it. Berlin. Very good. Now, we're going to go over next to Germany in between France and Germany. Can you remember the countries that were next to France or in between France and Germany? The Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Very good. So the capital of Belgium. Do you happen to know the capital of Belgium? It's a type of food. So if it's next to France, if Belgium is next to France and Paris is known for food, then Belgium is the capital of Belgium is a food item. Do you know which food item? It's a vegetable. Brussels. Yes, the capital of Belgium is Brussels. Now the capital of the Netherlands. Did I say Amsterdam? The Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. The capital of Netherlands is Amsterdam, as previously mentioned. Amsterdam is a huge tourist destination. Now, in Luxembourg, its capital is very easy to remember. Do you know what the capital of Luxembourg is? It's Luxembourg City. Luxembourg City is the capital of Luxembourg. So Brussels is the capital of Belgium. Amsterdam is the capital of the Netherlands. Luxembourg City is the capital of Luxembourg. Berlin is the capital of Germany. Paris the capital of Spain. Berlin the capital of Germany. Paris the capital of France. Madrid the capital of Spain. And Lisbon is the capital of Portugal. Rome is the capital of Italy. And Valletta is the capital of Malta. And then Bern is the capital of Switzerland. And then Liechtenstein. Vaduz. Vaduz is the capital of Liechtenstein. Now we're going to jump the little channel over here. And we're going to go up to the United Kingdom, which includes Northern Ireland. I knew that one. So, we're going to go up to England. London, England. What is the capital of London, England? Well, I guess what is the capital of the United Kingdom? All of it. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. What is the capital of all of it? London. So London is the capital of all of the United Kingdom, plus Northern Ireland. Now, what is the capital of Ireland, the Republic of Ireland? Dublin. I believe Colin Firth. I always get Colin Firth and Colin Farrell. I think it's Colin Farrell. The Irish one comes from Dublin. I like in Bruges. Now, we're going to go over back to the mainland, and we're going to go towards the east as previously mentioned. So now we're going to go to Austria. What is the capital of Austria? Vienna. Very good. And then we're going to go downwards, down the Balkans. Capital of, this is going to be interesting pronunciations. But of course, I know all of them for I am your teacher. So, the capital of Slovenia. Do you happen to know the capital of Slovenia? It's got a lot of J's in it. A lot of J's. It is Ljubljana. Ljubljana. That is the capital of Slovenia. Ljubljana. That's a beautiful name. Now, we're going to go down to Croatia. Do you happen to know what the capital of Croatia is? It's Zagreb. Zagreb. Do you happen to know the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina? It's Sarajevo. That one actually I knew. That one I knew. Do you happen to know the capital of Montenegro? It is Podgorica. Podgorica. Montenegro's Podgorica. Do you happen to know the capital of Albania? Tirana. That's the capital of Albania. Tirana. Do you happen to know the capital of Greece? It's where wisdom was born. Athens. Do you happen to know the capital of North Macedonia? Yeah, North Macedonia. It's Skopje. Skopje. I think that's how it's pronounced. It has another J. Do you happen to know the capital of Kosovo? Kosovo? I believe. Yeah. Kosovo. It is Pristina. It's a pretty name. Pristina. That's actually a really pretty name. Pristina. Do you happen to know the capital of Serbia? It's Belgrade. Belgrade. Is it not pronounced Belgrade? Belgrade. 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 And it is known apparently, well, no, Bosnia is known for Turkish coffee. Interesting. I didn't know that. Makes sense though. The capital of Hungary. It's part of a movie name. The Grand Hotel Budapest. What is the capital of Hungary? Budapest. Very good. Budapest. Budapest. The capital of Hungary is Budapest. Hungary. Budapest. And then what is the capital of Slovakia? Do you happen to know the capital of Slovakia? The capital of Slovakia is Bratislava. Bratislava is the capital of Slovakia. I'm going to suffer so badly. Do you happen to know the capital of the Czech Republic? Prague. That one's pretty easy. What is the capital of Poland? What did Poland see so many times throughout the 20th century? Warsaw. Warsaw is the capital of Poland. The next to Poland is Belarus. What is the capital of Belarus? Minsk. And then under Belarus is Ukraine. That one's pretty easy. What is the capital of Ukraine? Kiev. And then underneath Ukraine is Moldova. What is the capital of Moldova? Chisinau. Chisinau is the capital of Moldova. Chisinau is the capital of Moldova. I know because I'm your teacher, and I know it very well. Romania. What is the capital of Romania? This one's pretty easy. Well, not pretty easy, but yeah. What is the capital of Romania? Bucharest. Yes. And then, what is the capital of Bulgaria? Sofia. Very good. Very pretty name. Sofia means wisdom. But I forgot what type of wisdom. Anyways. We're going to go over to Russia. What is the capital of Russia? Do you happen to know? What is the capital of Russia? Moscow. Yep. Moscow is the capital of Russia. Now we're going to go all the way up to Lithuania. Do you happen to know what the capital of Lithuania is? Vilnius. Vilnius is the capital of Lithuania. Do you happen to know the capital of Latvia? Riga. Riga is the capital of Latvia. Do you happen to know the capital of Estonia? Tallinn. Tallinn is the capital of Estonia. Do you happen to know the capital of Finland? Helsinki, very good, because it's where heavy metal comes from, so it sinks into hell. Helsinki. Just kidding. Metal is just a great genre of music. It can be used anyway. Do you know the capital of Sweden? It's named after a certain syndrome. Stockholm. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden. Do you happen to know the capital of Norway? Oslo. Very good. And do you happen to know the capital of Denmark? Copenhagen. They have a very good airport in Copenhagen. Very pretty. Do you happen to know the capital of Iceland? Oh, interesting. You do. Do you happen to know how the capital of Iceland is pronounced? Oh, you do. Pronounce it for me, please. Pronounce it for me. Fool. You fool. I will pronounce it for you. The correct pronunciation for the capital of Iceland is Reykjavik. Reykjavik. Yeah. So, now that we've covered all of the countries in Europe and their capitals, we're going to go over into the other side to finish this little exam. So we're going to see if your memory holds up, and we're going to see how well it holds up. So this time, let's go from east to west. I think that might be easier, going from east to west. And here is our word bank for all of the capitals of Europe. So if you need to, we can go to the word bank. So let's start off with Russia. What is the capital of Russia? Moscow. Very good. And then what is the capital of Bulgaria? Down here. Capital of Bulgaria. Sofia. What is the capital of Romania? Bucharest. What is the capital of Ukraine? Kiev. What is the capital of Moldova? What is it? Hey, what is it? What is it? What is it? Chisinau. Chisinau. Chisinau is the capital of Moldova. I knew that. And then above Romania, Ukraine, Belarus. What is the capital of Belarus? What is the capital of Belarus? Minsk. Minsk is the capital of Belarus. What is the capital of Lithuania? Vilnius. Vilnius. And what is the capital of Latvia? Riga. Yes, you're doing so well. And what is the capital of Estonia? Tillman. Yes, Tillman. Tillman is the capital of Estonia. What is the capital of Finland? The capital of Finland? Helsinki. Very good. And the capital of Sweden? Stockholm. Capital of Norway? Oslo. Capital of Iceland? Reykjavik. Exactly pronounced that way, in fact, yes. And then what is the capital of Ireland? Dublin. What is the capital of the United Kingdom? London. Very good. London, England. Now we're going to go back to the Eastern European territories. We're going to start right here in Poland. What is the capital of Poland? Warsaw. What is the capital of Slovakia? Bratislava. Bratislava is the capital of Slovakia. Bratislava. What is the capital of the Czech Republic? Prague. Very good. What is the capital of Hungary? Budapest. Very good. Budapest. What is the capital of Slovenia? Ljubljana. Yes, that is the capital of Slovenia. What is the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Zagreb is the capital of Croatia. Very good. You're doing excellent. Now, what is the capital of Bosnia-Herzegovina? I know this one. Sarajevo. Yeah. And the capital of, this one's up, Montenegro. Podgorica. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is the capital of Montenegro. And what is the capital of Albania? Pristina? No, Tirana. Tirana is the capital, of course. Tirana is the capital of Albania, of course. I was just testing you. Albania. Tirana is the capital of Albania. And now what is the capital of Greece? Athens, very good. And the capital of North Macedonia? That's another one with the J's. Skopje. And what is the capital of Serbia? Sofia? Pristine? No, Belgrade. Where's Sofia? Oh yeah, that's Bulgaria. Bulgaria's capital is Sofia. Serbia is Belgrade. And then Kosovo is Pristina. Pristina is in Kosovo, or Kosovo. And then Serbia is Belgrade, and then Bulgaria is Sofia. We covered all of these. Austria. What is the capital of Austria? Vienna, very good. Capital of Italy? Rome, very good. Capital of Malta? Valletta, very good. What is the capital of Switzerland? Bern, very good. And the capital of Liechtenstein? Vaduz. Vaduz is the capital of Liechtenstein, of course. What is the capital of Germany? Berlin, very good. Capital of Denmark? Copenhagen, very good. Capital of the Netherlands? Amsterdam, very good. Capital of Belgium? Belgium. Brussels, very good. Capital of Luxembourg? Very difficult. Luxembourg City, you got it. What is the capital of France? Paris, very good. Capital of Spain? Madrid, very good. Capital of Portugal? Lisbon, very good. And a surprise little country, actually. Surprise little country is Andorra. In between Spain and France, Andorra. Do you happen to know what the capital of Andorra is? Do you happen to know what the capital of Andorra is? Andorra la Vella. La Vella. Andorra la Vella. Andorra la Vella. Andorra la Vella is the capital of Andorra, in between France and Spain. Very nice. Very good. This completes our lesson. Please do recite these to memory. Just constantly practice your knowledge of the capitals of Europe. They're very important to remember. And if you have any difficulties, please do Google the pronunciations. I'm a very busy woman. I sometimes just cannot break down the explanations of these different capitals, especially the ones with a lot of consonants in it. Nonetheless, I'll see you in class tomorrow, and we will discuss or cover the different flags of Europe. That way we remember them and recite them to memory. Okay? Excellent. In that case, take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for being so patient. Now we can proceed with the final lesson in our European lesson. Or rather, the final segment in our European lesson. The flags of Europe. Miss Angelica was waiting for the flag cards to arrive because she thought about drawing them down on note cards, but then she realized the shades of the colors wouldn't be exact, so that might present difficulty for my students to learn the colors that represent the different flags. So here I have my deck of cards that have the capital, the languages, the regions, of the different countries along with their state flag. So we're going to cover them one by one, and I want to see if you already know the name of each country's flag, okay? We're going to go through it twice, and then from there I'll have you prepare on your own, okay? Okay, excellent. Well, let us begin. Does anyone know the name of this flag? This is actually the flag of several artists, such as Mozart. This is the country of Austria. Austria's language is German, and it's in the central region of Europe. Austria, Austria, Austria. Now, does anyone know the name of this country? This is not a country that we covered in our European lesson, our geography lesson. This is more of a bonus card that I'll put to the side. But I want everyone to look at the card and tell me if they know the name of this country. This one is Gibraltar, and it's in southern Europe. And its capital is also called Gibraltar. I'm going to put that one to the side, just to keep things easy for my students. Does anyone know the name of this country? This is also a country that we did not cover in our European geography lesson, but it's a country that we're going to look at nonetheless. Does anyone know the name of this country? This one is a territory, actually. Is Gibraltar a territory? That's what I thought. I'm like, these are not countries. Gibraltar is a territory in southern Europe. And Jersey is a territory in southern Europe. I'm going to put the territories to the side. Territory, Guernsey. This one looks familiar. Oh, I know this one, I know this one, I know this one. The legs. I know this one. Oh, I'm going to hurt myself. Isle of Man. No, I wouldn't have gotten that one. There's another one with legs on it. I can't recall, though. It's a meme where it's like the legs just smash downwards. I can't quite recall, though. And then the Faroe Islands. These are in Denmark. Yeah, they're Danish. They speak Faroese and Danish. And its capital is Tórshavn. Interesting. Oh, so, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so they're all territories. So technically, I guess they just don't have sovereignty, but they are their own identity. So I guess that's what kind of characterizes them. Transnistria. Of course it would be Transnistria. Its capital is Tiraspol, and its language is Russian, Ukrainian, and Moldovan, and it's in the Eastern European part of Europe. It has the hammer and sickle on it, so obviously the poor people are not doing that great. This one is... Actually, which one's this one? Moldova. Okay, cool. Now we're getting into the countries again. So this one is Moldova. Okay. Now, Moldova has blue, although this blue is kind of purpley. Purple, blue, kind of like a blue indigo. Yellow and red with a eagle insignia in the middle. And the eagle insignia is holding or has a bull's head in the middle with a flower and a moon, and the eagle's feet are holding a scepter, and I can't quite identify that plant, but it looks like, what's that? Mistletoe. It looks kind of like mistletoe, and the beak of the eagle has the cross in it. Moldova, very interesting. I like this one. Okay, so I'm going to put this one to the side with Austria. Do you happen to know which country has yellow, green, and red on the bottom? Yellow on the top, green in the middle, red on the bottom. Lithuania. Very good. Lithuania's flag has 3 separate colors, tricolor, and it has yellow in the top, green in the middle, and then red in the bottom. And its capital is Vilnius. Vilnius. Yes. I'm going to put this one to the side. Do you happen to know which country has blue on top, red on bottom, and then a yellow crown to the side? Liechtenstein. And what was Liechtenstein's capital again? Vaduz. And what language does Liechtenstein speak? German. Very good. I'm going to put this one to the side. Now, what flag does the Union Jack represent? The United Kingdom. Excellent. And what is the capital of the United Kingdom? London. And what languages does it speak? English. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to put that one to the side. Now, which country has an orange, white, and green flag? They fly it on St. Paddy's Day. St. Patrick was the one who converted the country to Christianity. Which country celebrates St. Paddy's Day? Ireland. Very good. And what is the capital of Ireland? Dublin. Very good. Okay, I'm going to put this one to the side then. Now, which country has green on the bottom, white on top, and has an insignia of a red dragon? Which one? That's also a territory. It's Wales. Okay, so we're not going to cover Wales, but that's the flag of Wales. And the funny part is that if Wales is not necessarily represented in the Union Jack, the Union Jack has the English flag, it has the Scottish flag, and it has English, Scottish. Let me look at this again. Yeah, but as for Wales, they could have put the dragon over the Union Jack to kind of have that sort of like, oh, and then Wales is also part of this kind of feel. But I'm going to put Wales to the side. Which country has red on top and white on bottom? Poland. Or Monaco. It was Monaco. I think this is Poland, and then this is Monaco. Grace Kelly used to be the Princess of Monaco. That's what I know about Monaco. And it's also very beautiful there. What is the capital of Monaco? Yeah, that's right. Monaco. Very good. I'm going to put this one to the side, or rather with the country list. Now, which country has red on top, is tricolor with red on top, white in the middle, and then blue on the bottom? Yep, this is the flag of Netherlands. Netherlands. And what is the capital of Netherlands? Amsterdam. Very good memory. Okay, you did pass the exam last time. I think we'll only have time enough to recap these countries once. Now, this one should be pretty easy. Which country is tricolor with white on top, blue in the middle, and then red on bottom? Russia. Very good. And what is the capital of Russia? Moscow. Very good. For now. Now, what country also has white on top, blue in the middle, and red on the bottom, but it has this orthodox... It is orthodox, but I don't know particularly what, though. It is orthodox, but I can't quite name the cross itself. Shield on it. Slovakia. Very good. And what is the capital of Slovakia? Bratislava. Very good. Okay, I'm going to put this one to the side. Actually, what language is spoken in Slovakia? Slovak, yeah. Very interesting. Okay. Now, once again, this is starting to become a little more simple. It's starting to become a little more patterned, you could say. What country has white on top, blue in the middle, red on bottom, and has a shield of a mountain and 3 stars? Slovenia. Very good. And what was the capital of Slovenia? Ljubljana. Very good. And what is the language of Slovenia? Slovenian. Very good. I think Melania Trump is Slovenian. Is that Melania Trump? Is that Ivana Trump? Now, which flag has this sort of cross on its side where the base is blue and the cross itself is red with white highlights? Iceland. Very good. And what is the capital of Iceland again? Reykjavik. And then what is the language of Iceland? Icelandic. Have you ever listened to Björk? Icelandic. So, I'm going to put that one to the side. And likewise, What flag also has the cross on it but has a red base? It has blue cross and white highlights. Norway, very good. And what was the capital of Norway? Oslo, very good. So the base, the blue base with the red cross is Iceland. And then the red base with the blue cross is Norway. I assume next is not Sweden. I guess Finland is next. So another cross as well, but this one is more simple. It just has a white base and a block blue cross on it. Do you happen to know which country this is? Finland, very good. And what is the capital of Finland? Helsinki, very good. And what language do they speak in Finland? Finnish, very good. Okay. Now we've gotten to Sweden. So we have a yellow cross with a blue base. What country is this? Very good. Okay, excellent. Now we're going back to the mainland. What country has tricolors and has green on the right side, white in the middle, and red on the left? I'll give you one clue. They have spaghetti. Very good. It's Italy. And what was the capital of Italy? Rome. And what do they speak in Italy? Italian. Very good. Spaghetti sauce. And then we have the territory of Northern Ireland. Here we have another red cross with a six-pointed star with a crown above it and a red palm. There's a lot of symbolism here that I can't quite make out. Very interesting symbolism that I can't quite make out. And it's a territory of Northern Ireland, and its capital is Belfast. And its language is English, Irish, and Ulster Scots. And then Wales was Cardiff. The capital of Wales is Cardiff, and the capital of Northern Ireland was Belfast. I knew that one. I knew it. Is Belfast not the place that they went to in that one new Colin Farrell movie where they're on an island and then someone's fingers end up getting cut off or something like that? I cannot recall. This one should be pretty easy. Here we have the keys. Which country is known for constantly talking about the keys? And it's a very small country. Vatican City, excellent. And what is the capital of Vatican City? So right, Vatican City. And what language is spoken in Vatican City? Italian and Latin. Very good, very good. This is a proper country, so it's going to go in the country pile. This one also should be pretty simple. Here we have blue and white stripes and then a cross in the little box. Which country looks like this? Greece, excellent. And then what was the language of Greece? Greek, excellent. And what was the capital of Greece? Athens, so good. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the country pile again. And what country has a red block in it? It's like a half cut through, white side and red side. It's kind of like oh, I forgot, but I guess you could compare it to Two-Face, the Val Kilmer version where it had the white side and the red side. But there was another example I wanted to use, not the white stripes, but yeah, something like that. I forgot. Oh, it's gonna kill me. And then it has a little cross on the side, and it says for gallantry. Malta, very good. And what was the capital of Malta? Valletta, very good. And then what language did they speak in Malta? Maltese, very good. Isn't there a dog called Maltese? Now, which country has this sort of triangular figure? It has a blue triangle on top, and it has a red side and a white side coming out of it. Did you study beforehand? It is the Czech Republic. And what was the capital of the Czech Republic? Prague, very good. And what language do they speak in the Czech Republic? Czech, very good. Czech, please. Now, we have another country with a cross to it, and it has a red base and a white cross. Which country is this? Denmark. Very good, very good. Excellent. And what was the capital of Denmark? Copenhagen. And what is the language of Denmark? Danish. Very good. Another Union Jack. What's the difference between the two Union Jacks? This is a territory within United Kingdom. It's called Akrotiri and Dhekelia. And its capital is the Episcopi Cantonment. Interesting. And it's in Southern Europe. Interesting. I'm going to put that one to the side. This one's a cool flag. I actually really like this flag. This is really cool. Okay, so another tricolor flag. The top color is light blue, the middle color is black, and the bottom color is white. Do you know which flag this is? Estonia. Very interesting. And what was the capital of Estonia? Tallinn. Very good. Okay, I'm going to put this one to the side. Now we have, this is interesting, we have a brown or burgundy flag with one white stripe going down the middle. Do you happen to know what the name of this flag is? Latvia. Very good. And what was the capital of Latvia? Riga. And what was the language spoken in Latvia? Latvian. Very good. So, we happen to have a very glorious flag here. We have two red stripes on the top and bottom, and then an orange base with an insignia right here of a shield and two pillars and a crown. Which flag is this one? Spain. And what was the capital of Spain? Madrid. And what language do they speak in Spain? Spanish. Very good. I'm going to put this one to the side. Oh, my cousins. And then we have another flag here. Most of it is red. The right side has a chunk of green, and then it also has an insignia of a shield within a, I don't know what the name of that was, but it's kind of like a universe shape, I guess, to kind of follow the rounds planets make. Do you happen to know what that flag was? Very good. It's Portugal. And what was the capital of Portugal? Lisbon. Very good. And what do they speak in Portugal? Portuguese. Very good. Oh, now we have Poland. So, on white on top and red on bottom, red on top and white on bottom was some other country. Now, we have red on bottom and white on top, and that is Poland. And what was the capital of Poland? Warsaw. And what is the language of Poland? Polish. Very good. Now, we have another tricolor flag with blue on the right, yellow in the middle, and red on the left. Do you happen to know the name of this country's flag? Romania. Very good. And what is the capital of Romania? Bucharest. Very good. And what is the language of Romania? Romanian. Very good. Now we have another flag. This flag has white on bottom, blue in the middle, red on top, with another shield with a two-headed eagle clasping nothing, but they have that, I forgot what it's called, but it's a leaf, I guess, and then it has the crown. Which country's flag does this represent? Serbia. Very good. And what was the capital of Serbia? Belgrade. And then what was the language of Serbia? Serbian. Very good. Now we have Kosovo, which is a territory. It's a territory. And its capital is Pristina. And its language is Albanian and Serbian. Now, I'm going to put that one in the territory pile. Now we have North Macedonia. Where's the other legs? There's a flag with legs in it. There's a flag with legs in it. I cannot. And where do the legs come from? I knew this. So here we have the rising sun, I suppose, although it's not Japan. And this flag is for North Macedonia, as previously covered, even though I know you knew that. And then what is the capital of North Macedonia? Skopje. And then what is the language of North Macedonia? Macedonian and Albanian. This one's a country. I'm going to put it in the country plan. And then we have a red flag with a golden border and a two-headed eagle grasping a, I don't know the name of that sphere with a cross on it, but it's also grasping a scepter with a shield and a lion in the middle with a crown on top. What country does this flag represent? Montenegro, very good. And what is the capital of Montenegro? Podgorica, very good. And what do they speak in Montenegro? Montenegrin, very good. I'm going to put that in the country pile. I'm going to give you the stacks that way you can recite it, memorize it on your own, but for now we'll do it together. Now we have another flag. It has black on top, red in the middle, and gold on the bottom. What is the name of this flag? Germany, very good. And what is the capital of Germany? Berlin. And what language do they speak in Germany? Very good, German. Now we have another tricolor flag. It has red on top, white in the middle, and then blue on the bottom. Now, do you happen to know the name of this country's flag? Yep. It's Luxembourg. And what is the capital of Luxembourg? Luxembourg City. And what language do they speak in Luxembourg? They speak Luxembourgish, French, and German. Now we have the country of accountants. What country is this? Switzerland, very good. And what is the capital of Switzerland? Bern, very good. And what language do they speak in Switzerland? Swiss, very good. Okay, I'm going to put this one to the side. Next we have the wheat fields and blue skies. What country does this flag represent? Ukraine, very good. And what is the capital of Ukraine? Kiev, very good. And what language do they speak in Ukraine? Ukrainian, very good. Now we have another tricolor flag. This flag has black on the right side, yellow in the middle, and then red on the left side. Do you happen to know the name of this country's flag? Belgium, very good. And what is the capital of Belgium? Brussels, very good. And what language do they speak in Belgium? Dutch, French, and German. Now, oh, this one looks familiar. Now, we're going to move on. What is the name of this country's flag? It has burgundy on top with this beautiful little side pattern that kind of looks like a book spine, and then a small chunk of green on the bottom. Belarus, very good. And do you happen to recall the capital of Belarus? Minsk, very good. And what do they speak in Belarus? Belarusian and Russian. Oh, this one's nice. Do you happen to know the name of this flag? It is completely red and it has a two-headed eagle on it, grasping nothing, just reaching out. Albania, very good. And what was the capital of Albania? Tirana, very good. And what language do they speak in Albania? Albanian, very good. Now, do you happen to know the name of this flag? It has blue on the side, red on the left, yellow on the middle, and then it has another shield to it with a floral decal. Do you happen to know the name of this country? Andorra, very good. And the capital of Andorra is? Andorra la Vella, very good. And what language do they speak in Andorra? Catalan, very good. Now, we have another very interesting flag. We have two triangles, one bigger than the other. The bigger one is blue, the smaller one is yellow with a sliver of blue behind the yellow triangle and a series of stars stripped across it. Do you know what happened to be the name of this country? Bosnia and Herzegovina. And what is the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina? Sarajevo. Very good. And what languages do they speak in Bosnia and Herzegovina? Bosnian, Croatian, and Serbian. Very good. Now we have a country with the top being white, middle being green, and the bottom being red. Do you happen to know the name of this country? Bulgaria. Very good. And the capital of Bulgaria is Sofia. And what language do they speak in Bulgaria? Bulgarian. Very good. Now I'm going to put this one to the side. And I wasn't aware that Cyprus was a country in Europe. It technically could be a country in Asia, in the Middle Eastern territory, but it made sense. It made more sense it being European, since even the flag itself looks Hellenic. So I'm like, that's pretty European looking. So, okay, the answer. So what is the name of this country? It has a wreath around it, or rather this olive crown, and then a golden depiction of their country, and it's all white. It's Cyprus. And what is the capital of Cyprus? Nicosia. And what languages do they speak in Cyprus? Greek and Turkish. So you can imagine the rivalry. I'm on the Greek side. Now, we have Northern Cyprus, which this indicates the Turkish element. It's a territory. Northern Cyprus apparently is its own territory. The capital of Northern Cyprus is North Nicosia, and this is where you kind of get into the whole Middle Eastern territory of it. So I'm going to put that one to the side. That one doesn't go. Now we have another territory. It's a solid blue state or a solid blue country, or a solid blue flag with a white cross across it. Do you happen to know what flag this is? It's Scotland's flag, but it's a territory, so I'm going to put it to the side. Now we have a very popular flag. This has a tricolor pattern to it, with red on the left, white in the middle, and blue on the side. Do you happen to know the name of this country? France. Very good. And we have another country. This has a checkerboard shield upon it with a picket fence of 5 different patterns. Another tricolor with red on top, white in the middle, blue on the bottom. Do you happen to know the name of this country's flag? Croatia. Very good. And what is the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. And what do they speak in Croatia? Croatian. Very good. Now we have another country that we didn't cover last time. This has a blue bottom, a white top, and an insignia of 3 towers with a olive wreath around it and a crown on it. This is a beautiful flag. I love this flag. And it says Libertas. This is a really nice flag. What country is this? San Marino. And what is the capital of San Marino? San Marino. And what language do they speak in San Marino? Italian. And do you happen to know the name of this country? It has a red cross, and then in the white base it has 4 more red crosses in each quadrant. Do you happen to know the name of this country? It's also a state in the United States. Yeah, this is where a lot of Stalin happened. It's Georgia. And the capital of Georgia is Tbilisi. And the language in Georgia is Georgian. And finally, but certainly not least, we have another tricolor flag with green on the bottom, white on the middle, and red on top. Do you happen to know the name of this country? It's Hungary. And do you remember the capital of Hungary? Budapest. Very good. And what language do they speak in Hungary? Hungarian. Excellent. You did so good today. I'm so glad you were doing your personal studies to really get ahead of the other students, because I know some people in my classroom are definitely struggling, but I want you guys to keep studying, because it's very important to know the countries in the world and to know their history and how it's shaped, and to know how those politics and the movements behind those politics were formed. Now I will leave